Hello everyone, Ziljin here with another episode of Let's Talk About Things. Well, this episode is gonna be about the no, my God, I was about to say Ryzen. No, about the Intel recent announcement and all the information. I mean, if you know, you probably already know everything, so I'm just gonna talk about it from, I guess, my own perspective. You know, because I'm looking to upgrade to a new motherboard, new CPU, new RAM and everything. So I'm a little bit confused because I'm way out of the loop. So the last CPU I got is the i5 2500K. What is that? Is that Ivy Bridge, Sandy Bridge? I don't even know. Like, there's so many things, and now it's just like lakes. So I know the most recent one right now you can get from Intel is Kabylake. And then like just yesterday they had the announcement, and like they're gonna have these Kabylake refresh for the laptops. It has more cores but not as fast because, you know, they're trying to compensate, you know, trying to make it so it's not using more power and stuff. It's using the same 14mm architecture, and then by the end of the year they hope to have Cannonlake 10mm CPUs for laptops only, and then Coffeelake, which are still 14mm, similar to the Kabylake. I mean, it is the same architecture, the same size. I don't know the exact lingo, the exact details, but it's gonna be the same size as the Kabylake, but it's supposed to be also same thing, more cores, more threads, and more faster. Yeah. Damn, I don't got no water. Yeah, so right now I could get the Kabylake, Intel Kabylake, or the AMD Ryzen. The AMD Ryzen has more cores and it's not as fast compared to the Intel Kabylake processors. So kind of weird, because the new Intel processor will also be, at least for the laptop ones, not as fast and more cores and more threads, similar to the AMD. Okay. What I don't understand is, so Kabylake just came out this year, at the beginning of the year 2017. I'm gonna assume they just go annual releases, right? And then but now they're trying to get out by the end of 2017 Coffeelake processors for desktops and Cannonlake for laptops. What? and then for like 2018, the next one's gonna be Ice Lake, and in 2019 it's gonna be Tiger Lake. Like, okay, one per year, but so how come this year it's gonna be like 3 of them? Like, I don't understand what's going on. Is it because of AMD Ryzen? Like, it was so awesome, so powerful that they have to like ramp up the process? Yeah, trying to play catch up or something. Because a lot of people are like switching over to AMD Ryzen. They're like, oh, Ryzen is so much better than Kabylake. And then the Threadripper just came out. It's like super ultra powerful. It has like, I think it has 16 cores, 32 threads. It's not gonna be good for gaming, but it's gonna be great for, like, you know, basically people who work in offices. They need to like make some Uber server computer that can manage like a gazillion files and, you know, connect it to all these computers and stuff. So not for gaming, but great for workstation, great for, you know, corporate business stuff. That's probably the main business, the main money makers, right? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Windows and Intel, they make tons of money selling stuff to businesses and stuff. Yeah. Because they are pretty much the mainstream, and they got most of the market share. Yeah. So I mean, my CPU is like 6 years old now, so if I do get an upgrade, I definitely want to get wait for the Coffeelake, right? But does that mean Cannonlake is right around the corner? Is Cannonlake for laptops only, or are they gonna make it for the desktops? And then there's the Ice Lake right after, but I don't want to wait a couple more years, do I? Unless I can manage to fix my computer now, fix the RAM, I do have the compressed air. I have not yet tried to tinker around with it yet. I mean, I probably should do it as soon as possible. But definitely I'll try to clean up the computer, try to reapply thermal paste, try to remove the CPU, maybe give a blast of compressed air, and hopefully that'll clear up any debris or anything. Or maybe I could just blow hard enough, right? Like, whew, and then maybe like hairs, like maybe my hair got stuck in there or something. Yeah. But I do I've been itching to make an upgrade new PC because it's been 6 years already, and I kind of want to get the Coffeelake, and it's definitely going to be Intel Series 300 motherboard, so it won't be compatible with the current motherboards. So yeah, I don't want to buy anything in advance right now. I just want to wait until the Coffeelake processors come out in sale along with the motherboards, get all the problems fixed up, you know, any potential problems or anything, any compatibility issues, make sure my CPU cooler is compatible with it and stuff. The CryoRig H7, kind of regret getting it now, because if I didn't get it, I didn't install it, I didn't clean up my PC, I didn't take out the RAM and everything, I probably would be okay right now. God damn it. Yeah, so hopefully that'll never happen again. Yeah. God damn it. Makes me mad when I think about it. Got a CPU cooler that ended up doing more harm than good. And it's probably my fault or no one's fault. I don't know. Maybe the motherboard just straight up died, right? I mean, not straight up died, but that RAM slot. Maybe it's been on the life edge or something. Yeah. So, if any of you more technologically aware than me, you know, I've been following the news, this Intel processors, like you understand more about it than me, please feel free to explain to me why are they separating, like why is it Cannonlake for the laptops and Coffeelake for desktops? So is Ice Lake gonna be like only for 1 or 2 or something? Like they're gonna have like Ice Lake for Ice Lake is also gonna be 10mm. Is it gonna be like Ice Lake for desktops and Tiger Lake for laptops or something? Or they're gonna have Ice Lake for laptops and they're gonna make a brand new one for desktops? Because basically, from what I read, it's supposed to be Kabylake, and then this year, 2017, we're supposed to have Cannonlake. Intel is supposed to release Cannonlake for the laptops and desktops, I think. And then they said like there's delays, there's problems, and all that stuff. They can't make it or something. Like there's trouble. So they're like, we're gonna have Coffeelake. So now we got Coffeelake, but also Cannonlake at the same time, but they're for different systems. Like I guess it makes sense because laptops need smaller parts. So, but shouldn't it, if it's hard to make a 10mm CPU, shouldn't it be hard regardless of whether it's for laptop or desktop? If anything, wouldn't it be easier for desktop because you have wide open space, big massive motherboards and everything? Laptop, I would imagine it'd be harder because it's so tiny, you have to cramp everything inside. I don't really know. If you understand what's going on, feel free to tell me, explain me. Yeah, I mean, I can read all the articles and watch all the videos, I probably still wouldn't understand. But give it a shot, you know. Explain in layman's terms why the Coffeelake and the Cannonlake is separate. And should I be getting the Coffeelake? Or should I be waiting for the Cannonlake? I definitely don't want to wait for the Ice Lake, right? Unless I can fix my computer. Then fudge it. I won't even build a new computer until like, oh, but I should, right? Because the computer is around 6 years old. I don't want to wait until like 10 years and the freaking whole thing dies, and maybe I'll wait until 9 years, right? Yeah. God damn. Yeah, so there's Kabylake, Ryzen, and is Ryzen gonna be making a new one? AMD is gonna be making a new one. Like, are they also on the annual schedule like Intel? Cannonlake, Ice Lake, Tiger Lake. I'm probably not gonna wait for Tiger Lake or Ice Lake, but I could wait for Cannonlake if it's not that long. I mean, if Cannonlake is coming out 2017 for laptops, how long would it take to come out for desktops, right? I don't know. Or is it only for laptops only? Like the desktop, the structure is different or something? I don't know. And then like they're gonna sell it retail later on because they like separately later on, like because right now they just want to sell it with like, bundled with computers, right? Like let the computers businesses, the retail stores and stuff, they get their sales, they get their businesses first, then they can sell it to like Newegg and Amazon, because otherwise they'll steal all the business, right? Everyone will just buy them and build their own computer instead of buying the pre-builts and laptops, right? Yeah. So if you have any advice, have any knowledge you want to pass on to me, be sure to write it down below. I am hyped for the Coffeelake. Hopefully it's super powerful. I mean, I'm not entirely sure I'm gonna get it, but right now, unless if I can't fix my computer at all, I mean I can't fix the RAM slot, I probably do want to get the Coffeelake. And also oh yeah, the cases, right? What's a good case? Micro ATX case or ATX case should I be getting? I probably want an ATX motherboard, right? Is it better than a micro ATX motherboard? Just more options, or because I don't need to do SLI or RAID or any of those fancy stuff, but is the ATX motherboard better than the micro ATX motherboard besides those features? Like, is the quality of the motherboard any different? Well, I guess I still have a couple of months to research that because Coffeelake isn't coming out anytime soon. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention this. So basically, wait, or did I mention it? Right now it's just all the new technology that's available for sale right now is just for laptops. So for the desktops, it's still gonna take a few more months, maybe, probably. And by then, we don't even know what's going on. God damn. So when is Cannonlake processors gonna come out? Should I be waiting for those? It's only a few more, like after a few months, the Coffeelake comes out, and then maybe after a few months it'll be the Cannonlake, right? Or it'll be like this right now, where it's like, oh, we'll sell it in. No, they're already putting the Cannonlake in the laptops. Okay. Yeah. So maybe it'll be like mid 2018 before we can get the Cannonlake desktop, or is that mid 2018 just for the freaking Coffeelake desktop processors selling? God damn. Yeah. If you know more than me, which is likely, be sure to educate me down below. Please, please help me undo my ignorance on this topic. So definitely, I don't need to build a new computer, but I do want to build a new computer. I'm leaning towards Coffeelake because Intel is always good, but maybe I should be giving AMD a try, right? Ryzen, maybe it'll be cheaper and not bad compared to the Intel Coffeelake. I don't know. I've been using Intel products all my life, pretty much. So be sure to let me know down below what you think. Any suggestions, any advice? Okay, yeah, I think I rambled long enough. So that's all the time we got for this episode. Anything I missed out, be sure, yeah, post it down below. Subscribe if you have not already. Rate the video if you like or dislike this video. You can tell me why down below. If you're looking to upgrade or build a new computer yourself, tell me which one you're going to be getting. The AMD Ryzen, the Intel Kabylake, or you're going to wait for the Intel Coffeelake. Yeah. If you were to build one right now, which one will you choose? Okay. Yeah, so as always, thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye. And support me on Patreon. You got the gas money lying around. Yeah. Okay, bye.